Hi, everybody who are watching my YouTube channel. Before watching my video, please do like, share, and subscribe. I am Lokita GS, studying in SPCE, Bengaluru, in first year. Today, I am here to explain the topic hydroelectric power plant. First of all, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am from the Department of CSE AI. My name is Lokita GS, and I'm studying in second sem. Today, I am here to explain the hydroelectric power point, which is the subject of mechanical engineering. Hydroelectric power point. The topics that today I am going to cover are introduction of hydroelectric power point and working principle, components and advantages and disadvantages and applications. First of all, introduction for hydroelectric power point. Hydropower is renewable. Renewable means like we are going to get it from the energy resources which are freely available and non-populating and energy-friendly resource of energy. Oldest energy technique known to mankind for conversion of mechanical energy to electrical energy. Contribution about 22% of world electric supply generated. Maximum benefit in minimum time. Working principle. It uses the potential energy of water or water stored in the reservoir, the water from the reservoir through a penstock and then forced to the nozzle or nozzle before reaching the turbine. The hydroelectric turbine converts the kinetic energy of the water under pressure into mechanical energy. The shaft of the turbine is coupled to a generator that generates electricity. The electricity generated is fed to the step-up transformer to increase its voltage. The power is fed through the transmission lines for distribution. The output power of hydro power plant depends on the head water stored in the reservoir and the quantity of the water discharged. Components of the hydroelectric power points are dam, spillways, gates, surge tank, penstock, turbine, generator, powerhouse, catchment area. In the given picture, we can observe the parts or the components of hydroelectric power point and the way the water flows inside the dam and the electricity which is generated. And the excess of water after the usage inside the hydroelectric power point is let out. First one, the first component of hydroelectric power point is dam, which is also known as reservoir. The purpose of dam is to store the water and to regulate the outgoing flow of water. The dam helps to store all the incoming water. It also helps to increase the head of the water in order to generate a required quantity of power. It is necessary that the sufficient head is available. Catchment area. This place is known as catchment area. The whole area behind the dam draining into the stream or river across which the dam has been constructed is known as catchment area. Spillways. Spillways are the passage which allows the excess water to flow to the storage area away from the dam. To relieve the reservoir of the excess water, a structure is provided in the body of the dam or close to it. The safeguarding structure is called a spillway. You can observe in the picture the diagram or the structure of the spillway. Control gate. Water from the reservoir is allowed to flow through the penstock to the turbine. The amount of water which is to be released in the penstock is controlled by the gate. Penstock. Penstock is closed pipe of a steel or a concrete for supplying water under pressure to the turbine. Water from the penstock flows to the turbine through inlet valve. The valve may be partially closed or open, thereby regulating the pressure of water flowing to the turbine. Turbine. This is the structure of hydroelectric power point turbine. The turbine converts the energy of the water into mechanical energy. The mechanical energy available on the turbine shaft is coupled to the shaft of the electrical generator. The electricity is produced. The water, after performing the work on turbine blades, is discharged through the draft tube. Generator. A generator is mounted in the powerhouse and is mechanically coupled to the turbine shaft. When the turbine blades are rotated, it drives the generator, and electricity in the generator, which is stepped up with the help of transformer and transmission purpose. Powerhouse. Powerhouse is a building in which turbines, generator, and the auxiliary units are housed. The components of the turbine house are turbine, water turbine, and generator. The main advantages of hydroelectric power point are the water source is available plenty in the nature. No fuel is required to generate electricity. The downfall stream from the turbine can be used for irrigation and other purposes. Plant is highly livable and it maintains, and operation charges are very low. Hydroelectric power plant has a great life and can easily last 50 years or more. The efficiency is more and does not change with age. It does not require highly skilled workers and manpower required is low. No problems with regards to the population. Not only 6 advantages, there are many advantages of hydroelectric power point. Like it is a renewable energy where starting before the construction of hydroelectric power point, the amount is more, but once it is constructed, the income of electricity is more and the maintenance cost is also very less. Like water is available in the nature in most of the places, which can be used to generate the electricity, and which is a renewable energy, which is a free source of energy in a daily use. And a hydroelectric power point has a great lifespan, and once if it is constructed, it will last more than 50 to 60 years without any damage in the hydroelectric power point. Disadvantages. The capital cost of plant is very high, means like construction. At the time of construction, the cost of this plant is very high. The gestation period is very large. Like while constructing, it takes lot of time. The gap of completion of project may extend 10 to 15 years. If you want to construct one hydroelectric power point, it nearly takes 10 to 15 years. But after the construction of the hydroelectric power point, the income is great and it lasts about to 50 to 60 years. So only it takes larger time to complete one project. Power generation is dependent on the quality of water applicable, which may vary from seasons to season. Yeah, the water that is required, it may be like from one season to another season, the water flow varies. It may cause the delay of electricity, or like usually when the seasons, like in the rainy seasons, the more water is there and the electric power is more. In a summer sunny days, the availability of water and the flow of water is less, so that the generation of electricity will become less. So only it should be constructed in the place where the water is available through all the seasons and the flow of water is constant. Plants are often far away from the load center and requires long transmission lines to deliver power, and cost is high. These plants are always away from the land because it's usually constructed in the water, and it should be away so that the electric power system won't get damaged in the water. So like while constructing it, the minimum cost is very high. Large hydropower plants distribution, the ecology of the area by which the deforestation and affecting marine life. Sometimes it may also cause the killing of marine system, and it also uh, destroys the ecosystem of marine, and where the few animals are also even dead due to the construction or due to the period of construction in it. Maybe there are few disadvantages, but even compared to disadvantages, there are most of the advantages in which we can get a lot of advantages from the hydroelectric power point. Next, we are getting to know about applications. Applications for a generation of clean electricity. Using hydroelectric power point, we can generate electricity, and it may last about 50 to 60 years. It stabilizes the power grid by preventing intermittency. It reduces the risk of flooding. Even the gateways will be constructed, and it contracts the flow of water through the gateway. So even it can stop floodings, and it may save large of areas from flooding, and etc. It protects biodiversity. Water carries huge amount of energy. It is a cheap source. It offers facilities to the public like swimming, fishing, and floating. Thank you. That's all for today.